Welcome to this day in wrestling history for July 14th. In 1984, TBS presented Georgia Championship Wrestling with Vince McMahon as its host and became known as Black Sunday. Vince was able to get 90% stake in Georgia Championship Wrestling to get control of the company and take over the Saturday nighttime slot. Before the show started, before the show ended, GCW, which is as is known, was known, the fans began blowing up the stretch boards to TBS. Complaints came in by the thousands via phone, by phone calls and letters. It turned out that they didn't like the WWF style wrestling. Making matters worse, WWF was a ratings bomb on TBS and financial bomb for the company. Turner fought back by giving TV deals to Mid-South Wrestling and Championship Wrestling from Georgia. Regarded as the successor of GCW. The shows airing on Sunday afternoon and Saturday morning, respectively, both beat McMahon and Saturday Night Offering in the ratings. Jim Crockett bought the Saturday nighttime slot from McMahon for $1 million, and the NWA program returned to TBS in April of 1986. Dark Side of the Ring, which airs on Vice TV, did an episode on this topic. It was actually a pretty interesting topic too. Episode. 1986, WWF held their second ever King of the Ring tournament on a non-televised show at Foxborough, Massachusetts. 4 men entered the one-night event, which was run by Harley Race, with a win over Pedro Morales in the final. The other 10 competitors were Billy Jack Haynes, the Iron Sheik, George Allen Steele, Roddy Piper, Nikolai Volkov, Dennis Spivey, Don Morocco, Rudy Diamond, the Junkyard Dog, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Mr. X, and Mike Rotundo. In 1991, WCW presented the Great American Bash pay-per-view from the Baltimore Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. This was the first pay-per-view after the departure of World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair, and fans voiced their displeasure about the departure, with we want Ric Flair chants throughout the night. The show is considered one of the worst pay-per-views in company history. PN News and Bobby Eaton defeated Stunning Steve Austin and Terry Taylor in a scaffold match. Prior to the match, the rules changed from a traditional scaffold match, where I think you get both the opponents have to be pushed off the scaffold, to a capture the flag scaffold match. So I'm thinking you have to climb up scaffold to grab the flag, kind of like flag on the pole match. Basically where it says where one team had to reach. Okay, I said that. The Kid Koloff defeated Sting in a Western chain match. The chain match was contested under traditional strap match rules, meaning touching to win you have to touch all 4 corners in succession. In the main event, Rick Steiner and Missy Hyatt defeated Arn Anderson and Paulie Dangerously, who's better known as Paul Heyman, in a cage match. In the semi-main event, Lex Luger captured the vacant World Heavyweight Championship with a win over Barry Windham in a steel cage match. In 1994, during the infamous trial of Vince McMahon on charges of steroid distribution, Hulk Hogan, he in court owned by his real name, Terry Bollea, took the stand to testify. It was widely believed that his testimony was key to McMahon being spared jail time. Although he declined, he declared actually that steroid use was common in WWE in the 1980s. He denied McMahon ever instructed him to use the drugs or arranged for them to be supplied them. So I guess basically saying that Vince looked the other way. In 1997, on an episode of WWF Monday Night Raw is War from Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio, Texas, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Dude Love won the vacant WWF Tag Team Championship against Owen Hart and the British Bulldog. The titles have been vacated in kayfabe when then champions Austin and Shawn Michaels had a falling out and refused to team. In reality, Michaels was suspended for a backstage fight with Bret the Hitman Hart. Austin initially insisted he would fight for the titles on his own, and finally accepted Dude Love as an unlikely partner. Also, the Legion of Doom with the team of Hawk and Animal fought the new Blackjacks, which were Blackjack Bradshaw and Blackjaw Windham, to a no contest. Note, there was another team back in the 80s and 70s called the Blackjacks, and Blackjack Windham, who was actually been known as Barry Windham. His father was one member of that, and Blackjack Bradshaw is been known as JBL. In 1998, a WWF Monday Night Raw is War taping in the Broome County Arena in Binghamton, New York. D'Lo Brown defeated Triple H to capture the European Championship. In the main event, Mankind defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin in a handicap match. In 2013, WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view took place at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The two Money in the Bank matches are won by Damien Sandow for the World Heavyweight Championship and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship, respectively. WWE Money Night Raw was at the Richmond Arena in Richmond, Virginia. Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil fought the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, to a no contest. Alicia Fox and Cameron defeated Nikki Bella in a handicap match. Bo Dallas defeated the Great Khali by countout. In the main event, John Cena and Roman Reigns defeated Kane, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins in a handicap tag match. In 2016, an Impact taping at the Impact Zone in Orlando, Florida, James Storm beat Eli Drake to win the TNA King of the Mountain Championship. In 2018, Black Label Pro Jam at the Square Sports Academy in Crown Point, Indiana, took place there. In the main event, Jordan Grace retained the Black Label Pro title against Ethan Page. In 2019, numerous title changes took place at the WWE's Extreme Rules pay-per-view from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Firstly, in a pre-show match, Shinsuke Nakamura captured the Intercontinental Championship from Finn Balor. In a three-way tag match, Daniel Bryan and Rowan dropped the SmackDown Tag Team Championship to the New Day, who were presented by Big E and Xavier Woods. Heavy Machinery, which was the team of Otis and Tucker, was the third team in the match. AJ Styles defeated Ricochet for the United States title. And finally, Brock Lesnar cashed in his Money in the Bank contract to defeat Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. The Beast struck Rollins after Rollins and Becky Lynch defeated Lacey Evans and Baron Corbin. In 2020, Impact Wrestling. So Impact aired on tape delay from the Skyway Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. In the main event, Hernandez defeated Rhino in a backlot brawl. In 2021, AEW Dynamite Fighter Fest Night 1 was at the ACB Center at Cedar Park in Cedar Park, Texas. Ricky Starks defeated Brian Cage, captured FTW World Heavyweight Championship. In the main event, Darby Allin defeated Ethan Page in a coffin match. Notable birthdays, Diamante in 1991, Bubba Ray Dudley in 1971, and former ECW announcer, TV announcer, Joey Styles, also in 1971. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.